Okay.
Mickey.
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 Mickey. Alright. Um, my my subtitles are being weird again, guys. Sorry. Oh, how dare you. Keeps doing that of its own accord.
Have you been sitting here all day?
Pretty much, darling. I feel like a vegetable. How was your day then?
Pretty weird.
It's been a weird day.
How so?
Well, you know how some mornings you wake up, but you're not sure if you're really awake or if you're still just dreaming?
I feel like that every morning, darling. A pot of black coffee cures that in a flash.
That's how I've been feeling all day. Like I said, it's been a weird day. How's yours?
Exceedingly ordinary. Almost depressingly so. I poked my head out of the door once for about a second, but thought better of it.
What are you watching? It looks like they might be watching the Travel Channel or random screensavers.
What are you watching?
Nothing special. We were thinking about watching a movie later, though.
Yeah, which one?
They have quite a few new releases out. Did you ever see Victory Hotel?
No. Is it good?
That's what they say, so we might catch that one.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I think
Why,
we already...
certainly, darling. About what?
I think we might have already... Oh, okay. I thought we had already exhausted the questions that we can talk to her about earlier.
Where did you find my ring?
Under the sofa, darling. It must have slipped off your finger while you were watching a movie or something.
That's strange, because I've been keeping it in a box in my room. I rarely ever wear it, and I've never carried it around in my pocket.
That's interesting. My instinct tells me that that's relevant, but I can't imagine how at this point.
What do you think of Cortez?
I'm not sure what you mean, darling.
Do you think he's a little creepy?
Oh, he's harmless. That old hippie's been drugged up for 50 years, and he's not likely to come down anytime soon. Mickey likes him, but I'm not a big fan. But what can I do? He just sits outside the building, smoking or reading a book. He doesn't harm anyone.
How long has he been around?
Oh, I don't know. A year, maybe? He just showed up one day, and he hasn't left since.
He never leaves his spot?
He sleeps and eats, obviously, and sometimes he goes to some revival cinema uptown. Says that second to reading, old movies are his greatest passion.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about Cortez?
One word I wouldn't use to describe him is lucid. He's always on about some bollocks idea, and you'd never know from listening to him that he's got any sense at all. People say he's quite sharp, though, quite intelligent, well-read, multilingual, and he's travelled all over the world, apparently, but still completely bonkers, if you ask me.
I don't know if I should say this or not. Well, most of you have seen this game before, played it, or watched another LP. So I'm just going to say it right now. I'm betting that Cortez is from, Arcadia? That other place. That other place!
Tell me some more about the border house.
What precisely do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
Just kidding.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
Thanks for your help, Fiona.
You're welcome, darling.
So, we're going to talk to Mickey now. And she's probably going to tell us about that machine outside the building. And we're probably going to have to fiddle with it, aren't we?
I'll see you later, yeah?
It's my prediction.
All right, darling.
Because she was working on it. Hey. She was working on it earlier, right? The water heater or something? Hi, Mickey. How are you?
What's going on, Mickey?
Well, the water's been fixed, so you can take a hot shower if you want.
I kinda like taking a cold shower in this heat.
You can still take a cold shower if you really want to. I'm just saying the hot water's there. You know, in case you need it.
Thanks, Mickey.
Yeah.
What an interesting character.
What was wrong with the pipes?
There was a
They're
rat in
just
them.
old, like all of Venice. They're really old. Twice a year, every year, I have to spend a half a day freezing my ass off down in the canal performing emergency surgery on the pipes. Not that I don't love doing it, especially when my so-called partner's curled up on the sofa watching soaps all day long.
I'll talk to you later, Mickey.
Yeah.
Why don't you sit down and watch a movie with us, April?
You know what? That sounds like an excellent idea.
It does. Oh dear.
I've
Well.
got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about this.
I was not expecting that. Alright, so we have a diary entry. Let's take a look-see. I think we already read this. Here we go. Saturday, July 29th, 2209. In a few hundred years, when my great-grandchildren rummage through the attic and find this book, they're probably going to have a ball. I'm not even sure if I want to write about what happened last night, because chances are I will never forget. Ever. And future generations will likely be better off not knowing. But I'm sure now that whatever's going on, it's not just in my head, it's in everybody's head. Last night was proof positive of that. Which begs the question, the things I've seen, my dreams, what's real and what's not? I'm afraid the only person who might be able to answer that question is Cortez. How's that for any? That in order to prove to myself that I'm not going mad, I have to talk to the one person I'm sure is totally insane. What a great way to start the weekend. Huh. Well, let's go ahead and save. Alright, we're all saved up.
What? I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What are you looking at?
How about take a look at our inventory? Push pin. Why do we have this toy monkey? I don't... Okay. Well, let's take a look in our closet. I want to take a look at those pictures from our childhood. I know that they're important because we've seen like childhood pictures throughout the Dreamfall, as well as they're on the main menu of this game.
Bunch of useless old drawings.
Alright, she doesn't want to talk about it. Let's close the window. It's hot in here. And I guess we can go ahead and head out. Can we say hello to Charlie? Definitely don't want to talk to Zach. Charlie, why you look so down with your big sad eyes and your big fat frown?
Nobody home.
Darn, we always miss him. Well, I suppose we can always just stop by the cafe to see him.
It's Fiona.
It's Fiona. Did your tongue stick to the window pane again, Fiona?
Did your tongue stick to the window pane again, Fiona?
Please tell me last night was a dream, April.
I don't know what it was.
I wish there was an explanation. But both you and Mickey, we all saw the same thing, didn't we? Not a dream, not a hallucination, but what?
Weird things have been happening lately.
I have noticed. This isn't the first time.
What other weird things have happened lately?
What other weird things have happened lately?
Little things, like movement in the corner of your eye that's gone when you turn your head. And noises. The kind you're not supposed to hear in the city. Animal noises. Wild animals. And once, this was very early in the morning, mind, a few days ago, I looked down into the canal and saw what looked like an underwater city. As I looked at it, it dissolved into ripples of water.
Scary.
You're telling me, darling? I'm scared of cockroaches, for God's sake. What do you think this does to my nerves?
I imagine it's not very good for them. I think it'd be freaking me out as well.
Have you seen Cortez today?
No, darling. I don't think he's around.
Do you have any idea where Cortez is?
Sorry, he could be anywhere. Well, he does enjoy going uptown to watch old movies in some revival cinema, but where that is, I wouldn't know.
Who'd know?
Perhaps Zach. He is, after all, the self-appointed film expert around here. You should talk to him, darling.
Great. Zach. My very best friend in the whole wide world. Could you tell Cortez I'm looking for him?
Certainly, darling, if I happen to see him.
Thanks. I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
Great. Okay, so we need to find him. But we'll have to do that in the next video, so see you then.